We're backstage with Zac Brown. You are fresh off the stage. You just delivered a gorgeous tribute to Jimmy Buffett. Tell us a little bit about what it felt like being up on that stage.
Being here to honor Jimmy is a big deal. I felt his loss tremendously, and I think of all of his crew, all of his people, just like mine, like all of those people's lives revolved around him being there. And I don't know, it just hit me really hard when I found out. So we wrote a song for Jimmy, and we got to sing a chorus of it here called Pirates and Parrots. And getting to put that at the beginning of Margaritaville, getting to do it with Alan Jackson also was amazing. Alan's just one of the best all-time country legends. And, you know, I feel Jimmy's lost, but I also, you can't really miss something unless you really love it. And how many people love Jimmy and, like, how incredible his life was. I mean, his stories, I've got really close friends that knew Jimmy, like, back in the 70s and late 60s, and, like, Jimmy was a tropical gangster.
Yeah.
and one of the best American poets. Like, his writing, he's kind of a Mark Twain of our time, in my opinion. If you've ever read one of his books or read anything, he's so eloquently written. So it's an honor. I mean, it's an honor to get to pay homage to Jimmy and get to be here with so many other incredible artists and share the space with him. And, you know, he passed on the torch during Crossroads when we did Crossroads together. He gave us the torch, so I don't take that lightly. And that means a lot now, especially with him being gone.
Yeah, of course. Was your outfit a surprise? Did anyone know that you were going to pull that tonight?
I just thought, what would Jimmy wear? You know? So, yeah, so we went a little beachy with it all. But, you know, from Jimmy to the Grateful Dead to whatever, I mean, people can play some amazing music in whatever clothes that they happen to be wearing. I know everybody's pretty fancy, dialed in, but I just love Jimmy was always himself. He was always at everyone's service. Yeah. He was there for me, you know, helped me along in my career, and I'd have questions, and there aren't many people that can answer these questions. Yeah. You know, because you don't want to take advice from anybody that's not doing better than you. So finding people that have been through such an amazing career and built such an incredible fan base. Our fan base, every night we get to play, is our award. Yeah. Because we're not going to be Entertainer of the Year or Album of the Year and things like that, but we get our award every single night, just like Jimmy. Right. And I'm proud to be part of something like what he built. But following in his footsteps, it's such an incredible life. I mean, I have an incredible life. He had an incredible life. Yeah. Like I'll take it. I'll take that if that's what we get, you know. But so much love to all of his people, all of his crew, all of his fans. You know, we're gonna be going out with Kenny Chesney next year. Yeah. We're doing a big tour with Kenny, so I hope we get a bunch of parrot heads coming out to see us. We're gonna have like 4 or 5 hours of awesome music for that. So excited about that. And also we got a live covers album that's coming out in like a day or two. Yeah. So, you know, if people haven't seen our band live, you don't really understand what we do. If you just hear like the radio songs or whatever. Right. So I love a curveball. Mm-hmm. Like I love taking like some Sinatra or taking some Rage Against the Machine or some Radiohead or something, playing it at our shows. So we've been filming every show or recording every show for the last 15 years. So we dug through and picked the first 12 that we're going to put out. So this is volume 1 from the road, and new live covers album coming out in a couple days. So, but if you only know what's on the radio, this really shows you like the breadth of what our band does, because it's really about, if you're doing it right, you're the worst person in the band, because I've got the most incredible band, and such an honor to get to live with them and play music with them.
Yeah, there's a lot upcoming. I do want to ask, because you said, you know, you've asked Jimmy questions. What's the best answer that he gave you for something that you've asked?
He said, nothing good happens after midnight.
And is that true?
That's very true. That's very true.
Well, we all better get home soon now.
Right.